Hi and welcome to Silver Soul Tarot. Today we are going to do a general reading using the Angels and Aura Oracle along with the Crystal Visions Tarot. I keep forgetting what it's called. I've used it about 3 times today. I can't remember what it's called. So first of all, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Jo. If you are a returning viewer, great to see you. If you are a subscriber, much love to you. Let's take a couple of cards and see what the messages are, shall we? The first card out today is Career Transition, Change, Excitement, Opportunity and Advancement. So someone here could be leaving one job or one position and moving into something new. As one door closes, another door opens. That could be a message for someone if you're getting laid off or, made redundant and you're a bit like, oh, what do I do? It's okay. You are being guided through this time regardless. Reality check, assessment, exploration, honesty and determination. Okay, so as you go through this career transition, whether it's you instigating it or otherwise, be a very controlled with the way that you think. Maybe give yourself a bit of a reality check. Make sure you assess the situation, you're honest, and you go forward with determination and explore. Maybe you've got time to, explore different avenues, explore different career paths, different positions. So don't think that you have to just make a lateral move. Try and make a progressive move. Just because you know how to do one thing doesn't mean you can't go on and try something different. Let's hit the tarot and see what the messages are exactly that wants to come out. We have got the King of Cups. So yeah, follow your heart. Okay, be in control of your emotions. Don't let your emotions cloud your judgment, and your truth, your clarity. Be in control of that, but also follow your heart. And don't do what somebody else wants you to do. Do what is right for you and your life, your family, your dependents and all those sorts of things. But I mean, mainly it's following your heart. You've got the Six of Wands, so there's definitely some sense of achievement here. There's definitely some sense of what's the word I'm looking for? Why can't I find the word I'm looking for? Glory, achievement of what's the word? There's definitely success. I still can't think of the word, so we're just gonna keep going on until I loop back around to remembering what it is that I want to say. So yeah, although I don't want to say don't worry, you need to be honest and truthful and clear, but there will definitely be some success here. So you've got the Two of Wands. So yeah, maybe you're at the moment in the middle of picking between one or two career paths specifically, or do you want to stay, do you want to move, whatever the binary decision is that you seem to have in your hands. Just know that you've got literally the world at your feet and can do as you wish. Now, as soon as you pick, or if you have recently picked, or you're going to recently pick, that's when you need to start planning, because the Two of Wands is my card of planning. So there's definitely this assessment, determination and honesty, and explore the different options that you have. It doesn't necessarily have to be binary. Right. But sometimes it just comes down to, yes, are you going to change jobs, or no, are you going to stay? Now you move on to the Three of Wands. Okay, so the Three of Wands is putting those intentions out into the world, especially when I see this card, because she's holding that. To me, it's like the heart light that she's holding on to, and she's shining that out. Now, in the original tarot, it is, are you, putting those ships out into the world? Are you waiting for your ships to come in? Are you standing on the sidelines and just sort of watching and waiting, or are you like actively participating? I think with this one you are actively participating, because I think there's this sense of you getting away, or allowing your thoughts to get away from you. The unicorn obviously being a bit of a mythical beast when it comes to reality check, the wording. I think you have to be quite grounded and quite conscious of not letting this get away from you. and not going away with the fairies and thinking, oh, I could do X, Y, and Z. I mean, yes, you can, but at the end of the day, your mortgage still needs to be paid, your water bill still needs to be paid. There has to be a sense of reality check before you can think about all the other things that we would all love to do. We've got the Queen of Wands. Okay, so this is she's very purposeful, she's very passionate, she's very confident. So definitely follow your heart, follow your decision through, whatever that might be, but it has to be right for you. And then we've got the Ace of Wands. So yeah, there's that new beginning, that purposeful, passionate new beginning, something for you to work on, something for you to tend to bring to maturity. We've got the Hermit, coming out of this thinking stage. I think you've you've mastered everything you can in this door that you're coming through out of. So try and think outside the box a little bit when it comes to what your next career move is. I mean, obviously, yeah, make sure it's right for you and you can do the job and it pays enough and X, Y, and Z. But yeah, I mean, maybe you're going into a teaching role. Someone here could be becoming more of a trainer or something like that, sort of teaching more. You've learned all you can learn, so maybe now's the time to pass that knowledge on. Victory, that's the word I was thinking of for that goddamn card. Yeah, there's some victory in this. There's some, I mean, maybe you've put a lot of time in to do that specifically. This has always been the end goal for you. You got justice. Yeah, justice will be served. It's rebalancing, it's some truth, but this is definitely like if you've been working on this for a long time, this is your justice, this is your payback karmically for all the work you have put in, for all the decisions you have made that were right for you. You know, it's not just this one decision, it's every decision you've made leading up to this point. Then we've got the Nine of Swords. So there could have been some anxiety around this, some overthinking. You probably were stuck up in your head and kind of allowed yourself to get a little bit away with the fairies. And the Sword of Truth here and the reality check is just what's kind of kept you grounded. Maybe there's been some sleepless nights or, you know, just some intense conversations that needed to be had. Maybe it helped organise your thoughts. And then we've got the Page of Swords. Yeah, there could have been a lot of communication. Could have been a lot of backwards and forwards, discussing things, contracts and things that will really help, or it will happen. It will help set your mind at ease. So just be a little bit careful around your thoughts at this time. But I certainly wouldn't be worrying too much, but definitely keep your feet on the ground, or at least 3 of them. Right, let's take a couple more. We've got the Seven of Wands, and now we do have that sense of standing your ground, of not allowing other people's opinions to cloud your judgment too much. Obviously, listen to people who you trust. You have to listen to, you know, there could, like I say, be conversations coming in if you're not already having those conversations. But it's you at the end of the day. It's your life at the end of the day. It's your career transition. Yeah, just make sure it's right for you. Stand your ground on things that you have to, you know, push back where you have to. Make sure that all the parts are right for you. We've got the Page of Cups. So it could be something about this could be a little bit out of the ordinary, something you're not expecting. And the offer that you end up taking might not be exactly what you were after, but there might, you know, the compromise is probably worth it. There's just something a bit odd or unexpected about this. About the way that you negotiate. Yeah, with the Four of Cups, it could be something coming in unexpectedly. It could be something you were overanalyzing and you just kind of didn't quite see something, and then someone says something and you go, oh, yes, that makes a bit more sense now. Because the Four of Cups is overanalyzing to the point of missing out on an opportunity or kind of being too concentrated on the 3 of Cups and not enough on the 1 cup that the hand of God comes in with. So, but in this card you are looking at that one. So something just a bit odd about it. And then there's the new beginning, the new step forward. Just something's not going to be exactly what you were thinking or in the way you were thinking, but it actually is going to work out right in the end. It's going to be almost, dare I say, perfect. Now let's take a healing mantra card just to close out the reading, see if there's anything that wants to come through, any other messages. But don't be afraid of this change. It's a purposeful, passionate new beginning. Taking that leap of faith, creating cooperation. So yeah, maybe there is something that needs to be eked out, but also there needs to be a little bit of compromise. The more gets accomplished when everyone has a role to play. Yep, we all have our roles on this planet to play. Let's take one more. I don't know why. Resolving anger. Conflict reminds me when I need more space for myself. So there, like I said, there could be something, overthinking, someone coming in and telling you need to do something a certain way. But no, follow your heart. Make sure you're putting those good intentions out into the world, that you're doing it for the right reasons, and you will be rewarded. I'm going to leave it there. Say thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.